My New Year's resolution last year, above all else, was to spend more time on the channel this year, to find a way to make it work with school and my social life, to grow it, and to raise the bar on the quality of my videos. Did I succeed? Well, I think both yes and no. And I'd like to take a look at my channel over the past year before looking onward to lay some goals for 2020. I'd like to get in the habit of doing this every year because I think 5 years from now, it'll be a lot of fun for me to look back and see where I was at. Apologies for the lack of fancy editing in this video, I just really need to get it out today. Let's start off with frequency of uploads. This channel began in 2016 with my first video, the Skull Kid episode of Hyrule History. This is the only current video that's publicly accessible on my channel from 2016. I say that because I actually have a let's play of an old Dragon Ball game uploaded and unlisted in 2016 as well, but those will never see the light of day, at least on this channel, so they don't count. I didn't consider myself a YouTuber at this point, I just had this one great idea for a YouTube video and I made it. In 2017, things picked up a bit. While I only released one Hyrule History, the Redead episode, I released 3 silly, fun Fallout 3 videos as well. So 2017 was better, but not great. 2018 was the year where I started to think, okay, I should put more effort into this. And while I released 4 videos, just like in 2017, all 4 of them were Hyrule History videos. Faeror, Valu, Dead Hand, and the Keaton. That brings us to 2019. As I said, at the end of 2018, I made it my goal to take this channel seriously and put out at least a video a month. Did I succeed? Well, yes, but also no. I had massive gaps in my upload schedule, with sometimes upwards of 2 months going by with no new videos. So in the consistency regard, I definitely failed. However, not counting my update or meme video, I did get 11 proper videos out in 2019. This video makes 12. That is 1 video for every month. Not all of them were Hyrule Histories, but all of them were videos that I put work and effort into. So while I failed in staying consistent, I did succeed in making 12 videos. It could have been better, but I'll take it. So how do I feel about my channel in 2019? Well, I have to say I'm pleased. I'm happier than ever with the quality of my videos. I think that my Rito Hyrule History is the best I've made. I've done a lot of experimentation with formats this year. Astral Observatory was a fun experiment. I did a little bit of an E3 reaction type video. The worst to best series I started. The Cool Zelda Projects video was a ton of fun to make and seemed to make people happy. And of course, the Ben Drowned video. While I certainly think some of these videos worked better than others, I was happy to have done them. We also passed 1,000 subscribers, which was a pretty big deal for me. 2019 was also the year where I finally felt like I joined the Zelda tubing community. I did my first collaboration in 2017 with Nurchin, who's a stellar dude, but he's not a Zelda tuber. This year, I made a point to join Discords and try to connect with other Zelda tubers, both bigger and smaller than me, and it was a huge success in that regard. It obviously culminated in the Ben Drowned video, of which I'm most proud of. I met creators closer to my size like Dylnamic and Zelda Lore. Friendships kicked off with people I talk to probably at least weekly and that I have future collaborations planned with, like the beautiful Tyler Townsend. I got to work with some creators that I just have a lot of respect for, like Hyrule Gamer, Masked Nintendo Bandit, and Miss Nicotendo, and I got to work with Edible Incredible and Newborn Keelik, which was very exciting for me as they are channels I was a huge fan of going into this. In Newborn Keelik's case, I've been watching him for years, and the never meet your heroes bit isn't always true, they were both awesome people. And of course, I found lots of reasons to use Matthew Newsom's incredible reorchestrations. I also opened a Twitter and Discord, opening more direct lines of communication to me with the community. 2019 wasn't perfect though. Involving myself in the community more has also meant dealing with the occasional community drama. I also was really hoping to put out a video that duplicated the success of my first 2, but I failed. Only one of my videos this year even cracked 1,000 views. It isn't all bad, my videos have a very good comment to view ratio considering how few views some of them have, which means the people that are actually seeing them are being engaged enough to comment. But at the same time, the fact that 169 people watched me bitch about Link's Awakening's frame rate for 10 minutes is kind of amazing in its own way. So 2019 has been a very fun, satisfying year on YouTube. Thank you so much to everybody who helped that happen. Time to look onward then to what's coming up in 2020. I'm going to follow suit with my 2019 resolution. I want to increase my output from 12 proper Zelda videos this year to a minimum of 24. 12 Hyrule Histories and 12 other videos, 2 videos a month. This is doable. I know it's doable. There is some configuration of my time that results in me being able to keep up in school, have a social life, participate in my other hobbies, and still release 2 videos a month. I'll be spending a great deal of time trying to figure out how to make that happen. It is tricky because of how long and edit intensive my style of video making is, but I know I can make it happen. I would also like to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Definitely super ambitious, but I think I can make it happen. The rate at which I gain subscribers seems to be related to my video output, so here's hoping. Even if we don't hit it by the end of the year, it'll be fun to see how close we get. I want to do way more collaborations with my friends, with people I've yet to work with, and with smaller Zelda tubers who need that initial exposure. A 1,000 sub channel shouting you out isn't the most exciting thing, but as a guy who struggled to find his first non-family and friends subscribers, I know that any exposure is good exposure. I also want to find creative ways to collaborate with people who aren't related to Zelda at all, much like my inclusion of Nurchin in the Keaton video to talk about the Kitsune. I find these kind of collaborations to be exciting and unique as both a creator and a viewer. And the last thing that I'm most nervous about, there is a whole second part of my channel that I would like to launch this year. I wanted to get it going when I hit 1,000 subs, but that just didn't happen. It has nothing to do with Legend of Zelda, so I'm nervous about the response, but it is something that I think most people would at least be interested in. And I know that it's best to diversify your content while you're still small, so that's what I'm hoping to do. If you've watched this far, thank you, and please consider joining my Discord found in the description below. It's a pretty small community as it stands, so if you'd like to join at the ground level now, it's the perfect time. Anyways, that brings this very self-indulgent video to an end. 2019 was a very formative year for me. It was the year where I sort of got it together on YouTube as well as in real life. I don't know what 2020 or the new decade holds, but I'm very excited to find out. And I couldn't have found a better community to experience it with. Thanks for watching, and for the last time of the decade, keep your eyes on that road. It's dangerous to go alone.